Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial of Samba de Orly, song co-written by Toquinho and Chico Buarque on lyrics by Vinicius de Moraes in 1971. So I didn't modify the original key because it will be easy for you, but it's way too high for me. But to save us from having to resort to internal transposition of our digital pianos, because I think it's a good compromise. And then I'm not here to perform but to guide you, so we're going to play and sing like that. But however, I recommend that you always read the description of everything I offer you on my channel to check well what is the value of the transposition key and to apply it if it's necessary. Naturally, if it's at 0, it's symbolized by the 2 letters K and T. It means there is nothing to modify. Today, for example, is KT0. Of course, nothing prevents you from increasing or decreasing the internal transposition of your keyboard if this tone is not adjusted to your voice. It's a question of vocal comfort. So just in case, if you need, you see this place where in the middle there is a green mark. So we have the neutral position, we have 6 half tones available to make it lower and 6 more half tone to make it higher from the natural position. So with just a small indication. So it's maybe digital on your piano, I don't know. There's a lot of models. You open your book and you read in the description and you find it. Just in case if you need, of course. So, and the last word you will find in another video under the title guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. So let's start with the introduction. It's an apocryph introduction. G sharp 5, scale of G first. But just before, I will split this tutorial and on also tutorial Latin that I'm calling Latin, because if you're really beginners, you can play this and sing this song in ballad. It will be more easy. And in the second part of this tutorial, we will see the samba, the bossa nova like this. Vai, meu irmão, pegar-se a via. So in the second part, if you're a little bit advanced, okay? So, but just before we see the detail of all the chords and we try to make everything, okay? So the introduction: G sharp 5, scale of G first. 1, 2, 3. I'm talking in degrees and natural scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Let me give you just before a trick, but to make the difference between the major 7 and the 7. So you will find always a major 7 a semitone below the root. You see G, G, G. So G major 7 and a semitone below the major 7, you will always find the 7. This is the example on the scale of G, but it will be not a trick if it doesn't work on all the 12 keys. Of course, it works on all the 12 keys. So why? Because root, 3rd major, 5th, the major 5th, and you see 3 semitone above this famous major 5th, you will find the 7, a 3rd 7 dominant, but it's a 3rd minor. And 4 semitone above, it will be a 3rd major. So G major 7, for example, and G7, you see. So the root, you see, the 4 semitone above is the 3rd major, and that's the 5th, the just 5th. The just 5th, you will find 1, 2, 3 tone and half above the root. So it's a 5th just. Okay. Of course, it's work on all the keys. For example, the C, scale C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. You see, C major 7, a semitone below the root, C7, and a semitone below the major 7, because from the 5th, 3 semitone above and 4 semitone above. You see, major 7, 7, the 3rd minor dominant. Okay. So just before with our introduction, we have the G sharp 5. So B, we play B. The root is coming on the top, and the 5th sharp. Okay. So it's mean B, E flat, and G. and we play, of course, the root with our left hand. Okay, so if you want to make an option, a fantasy, you can use the harmonic scale, anemitonic hexatonic, without the fourth and the sixth, but with the sharp 5 and the flat 5. So the root, okay, the 7, the sharp 5, the flat 5, the third, the second, and the root. Okay. In time, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. Or with a 3, so it depends on when you want landing. And then, okay, but it's an option. I mean, you can just do that. And then we start to sing. The note for the beginning is E here. So you have the choice, or nothing. You can start directly on the C major 7. It will be our first chord. So the song is one refrain, one verse, refrain, back to refrain, and the second verse. We have only 2 verses. Okay, so 1 scale anemitonic hexatonic if you want option, and then C major 7, root 3rd 5th major 7. So C, E, G, and B. On meu you play 6 instead of the major 7, C6. Okay, so C, E, G, and A. We're on the 3rd minor of the F sharp minor 7. So and we play the root, of course, all the time. Okay, with our left hand. So scale of F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root. So root, 3rd minor, 3 semitone above the root. Okay, the 5th and the 7. You see, major 7 and the root again. But we need the 7 in this case. Okay, so we have F sharp, A, C sharp, and E. So again from the start. You see, in ballad it's so beautiful also too. And then next one, pagan, B7, scale of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root. Root, 3rd major, 5th, and 7. We keep the root in place, the 3rd in place. We just move on the bottom the 5th, the F sharp on the bottom, and the 7 also too. It's a reverse, you see. Okay, so we're going to use this one. You see, because we will be very near to the next chord. So it's very interesting to use this one. F sharp, A, B, and E flat, with B on the root, B7. So again from the start. So you can double the bass if you want, but I'm not the largest hand. But if it's too hard, you play just only lower or this way, F sharp, you see, just only with one note. It's up to you. And then again, Pega C, A, V, E minor 7, scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root, 3rd minor, 5th, and 7. So we have E, G, B, and D. And then A7, scale of A, Você, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root, 3rd, 5th, 7. Sorry, I suggest to put the 7 on the bottom also too. So G, A, C sharp, and E. Você tem razão, G minor 7. You see, because we will be very close to the next chord. So it's only a G7 with scale of G first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root, 3rd minor, 5th, and 7. Major, 3rd major, it will be G7, but we need a G minor 7. So we have G, B flat, D, and F. 7, you see, major 7 and root. Okay. G minor 7. We resolve by C7. You see, very close. C7, root third, fifth, 7. We keep the fifth in place, 7, and the third on the top. So G, B flat, and E. G chorded as C, F major 7. Scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. So same thing from the right hand or left hand. So we need the major 7, the fifth, the third major, and the root, of course. F, A, C, E. So from the start, slowly. Vai, me, ma, in slow motion. Pegai-se a via, você tem razão de correr assim, desse frio. From major mode to minor mode, the third become, instead of the major, the A flat, and then from the major 7, 6 become, instead of become 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We play 5 and 6. F minor 6. So de correr assim, desse frio mais beija. So in this position now, the C major 7. So you see it just in reverse. The root is coming in the top, the third major on the top. You see, it's always C major 7. It's just only a reverse. Sorry. Why? It's coming colder here. So C major 7, G, B, C, and E. Meu Rio de Janeiro. Okay. So C, D, 7, 9. Scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Major 7, root 9. We're going to use the 9, the 7, the fifth major, the third major, and we play the root with our left hand. So we have F sharp, A, C, and E. So from the start. Vai, meu irmão, pegai-se a via, você tem razão de correr assim, desse frio mais beija, meu Rio de Janeiro, antes que eu me aventure. F minor. So in simply triad, F, A flat, and C. Lancima, the note of the things. Yes, I didn't show you the melody because it's our voice who make the melody, and I didn't have time in a reduced tutorial because it will be really too longer to explain you all the detail of the harmony and the melody. So I try to do the best, but in a square. Okay. So Tima, so G6 root, third major, fifth, and sixth. So we have G, B, D, and E. So and then at the end of the refrain. So you have the choice. You directly you landing on the G on the first verse, or you can make that's another option, descending diatonic scale, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, and then okay, very easy. Okay, it's up to you, or nothing, or you can make a break if you want on the G6, and then with the anhemitonics, the scale, or just only a diatonic, or nothing. So I sing again and I play again from the start. Okay, so the refrain. So introduction. Vai, meu irmão, pegai-se a via, você tem razão correr assim desse frio mais beija meu Rio de Janeiro antes que aventureiro lance mão. For example, so it will be at the start, it will be exactly the same, of course, it will be not the same lyrics, but the same chords. C major 7, P, G, C6, perdão, F sharp minor 7, B7, pela duração, E minor 7, A7, dessa temporada, G minor 7, and then it's changed. Mais now G, C, 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 okay, mais now G, C7. Didn't play the melody, but mais now G, C7, okay. Granada, and now what is changed? We will be we'll play F sharp minor 7, but flat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 5. No. So F sharp, A, flat 5, the C, and the E. So G, Granada, give me view. F minor 6, chorando, E7. See, very near, very close, very easy to scale up. E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures 7 root, root set, 5th, 7. So we have E, F flat, B, and D. E pros da, E pros da, E pros da, E pros da. Well, yes, she's a flat 9. Okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Root 9, flat 9. Yes, we can play a flat 9 also too, but there's a lot of chords. It'll be more easy for you to play A7. So from the start of the verse, P, G, perdão, pela duração dessa temporada, mas não diga nada que me viu chorando e pros okay. So A7, da pesada, D minor 7, scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures on root, sun minor, 5th and 7. It's just only a reverse. The root is coming in the top, that's the first reverse, and the second, the sun minor on the top, like this, bam, 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 okay? Why do you use this one? Because the next chord will be the G7, so it will be very easy to go to the D minor to the G7, okay? D minor 7 to the G7, okay? So again, pesada, diz que sorry, from the start, because it's too hard to sing again, because it's not my key. P, G, perdão, pela duração dessa temporada, mas não diga nada que me viu chorando e pros da pesada, diz que vou G7, okay? Root set, 5th, 7, G, B, D, F, levando major mode to minor mode, levando G minor 7, okay? Just instead of the B to B flat, ve come C7 again, chi anda F sharp minor 7 flat 5, aquella vie F minor 6 da toda E7 again, e si puder A7 mi manda D minor 7 uma noticia G7 boa, C major 7, and then at the end of the first verse you decide to go back to the refrain with a diatonic scale, and then my meu or with you make a stop if you want with a G sharp 5, or with the anemic tonic hexatonic scale, and then on the refrain or nothing. I mean, you carry on like this. I start again from the first verse. Okay, so pedi perdão pela duração dessa temporada, mas não diga nada que me viu chorando e pros da pesada diz que vou levando. Vê como é que anda aquela vida à toa, e se puder me manda uma notícia boa. Vai meu, you see, directly, or G sharp 5, refrain. Vai meu irmão, pega esse avião, você tem razão de correr assim desse frio, mas veja meu Rio de Janeiro, antes que uma aventura lance mão. And then boom, second verse, and it will be the end. It will be exactly the same chords. It's of course just only the first line change on the lyrics. P, G, pedal, F sharp minor 7, pela O, Mi, B7, Sol, E minor 7, un tanto E7, force and tanto força da G minor 7, mais no G, C7, ga nada, F sharp minor 7, and then it will be exactly the same word. Que me viu, F minor 6, chorando, E7, E pros da, E7, pesada, D minor 7, diz que vou, G7, levando, minor 7, G minor 7, vê como é, C7, que anda, F sharp minor 7, flat 5, aquela vida, F minor 6, da toa, E7, e se puder, E7 me manda, D minor 7, uma notícia, G7 boa. And then you have the choice if you want to finish with a G sharp 5, as simply G, A, G, B, for example, okay, with a C major 7, or another option with a D major 7 9, 1 2 scale of D flat, sorry, 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root 9, okay, so 9, the major 7, the fifth, the third, and the root, like this. Oh, sorry, what I'm doing? No. Yes. Okay. Root, third major, fifth, the major 7, and the 9. Okay. So we have D flat, F, A flat, C, and E flat. And then you have the choice. You can finish descending on the major, C major 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 8 9, okay, or with a 7 in minor mode, okay, with the third minor, C7 9 or C major 9, like this. Is what I'm doing, I think. I don't remember, but I think it was that, or in minor or in major if you want. So you chunk 1, so D flat major 7 9 to C7 9, okay, bam bam. You have choice 7 or major 7. It will be so beautiful also too. It's up to you. So or you can sing again and start again when you e se puder me manda uma notícia boa, and then back to the refrain. By me, because the song is not very long, so you can sing that all the night if you want. So I think you have all the tools to make a so beautiful song. You have the choice. And now we're passing on the second part with Latin rhythm. Basso ostinato. It's a process of repeating a rhythmic formula consistently. So we're going to use for the rule, that's the root and the fifth. So the root is taking place, and where is the minor mode or major mode is not important for left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth is the G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in minor mode or major mode. So root, but we keep the root in place, but at the fifth, we return the fifth on the bottom like this. Pam, 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 pam. So I try to avoid these two fingers because you have really good point of view from the top. Pam, 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 pam. You see? So what I suggest is to carry on the song. We stay, it's a tutorial, we stay a long time on the bars. I try to give you the lyrics, the words, the name again of the chords, and the two, because if you don't know exactly your scale, especially for the F sharp, for example, it would be more interesting that I give you the name of the two notes that you need for to make the Latin rhythm. Okay, so we start. So start. For example, okay, on C major 6, 7, we have C and G. Meu C6 is not in chain with our left hand, C and G. And now we have F sharp and C sharp. On the B7 we have B and F sharp. Pega C and V. On E minor 7 we have E and B. A7 we have A and E. Você tem razão. On G minor 7 we have G and D. C7, C and G. G correra C. On F major 7 we have F and C. Decifrio. On the minor 6, you see, from the major mode to the minor mode is not in chain. It's always the F and the C. Mais beija. C major 7, C and G. Meu Rio de Janeiro. On the D7, 9, we have D and A. Antes que uma aventureo. F minor, we have F and C. Lancima, G6. So you can follow your rhythm if you want. And then you see you're landing on the first beat, like this. Or you can make a stop. So you for example, or you make a break or not break. You appropriate the song. I don't know. It's up to you. You have the choice. So and now we step on the verse, of course. B, G, C major 7, C6, it's always F sharp, F sharp minor 7, A sharp, C sharp. You see the fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Peladura, so B and F sharp. Peladura, so E minor 7. That's always E and B. Dessa A7, A with E. Dessa temporada, G minor 7, mais no G. Okay, and now mais no G. C7, C with G. Nada. Now what is changed? We are on F sharp minor 7, but flat 5. So we apply the flat 5 instead of the C sharp, C. Okay, so minor G nada. Okay, che mi viu on the F minor 6, and now it's normal F and with C. Viu chorando on E7 we have E and B. E plus da E7 A with E. Pesada on D minor 7 D with A. Diz que vou G7 G and D levando minor mode, no, major mode to minor mode. Vem como G and D again, okay. Vem como blah blah blah. Okay. C7 C and G que anda F sharp minor 7 flat 5 again. Aquela vida F minor 6 F with C. Da toda on E7, E and B. E si puder E7 with A and E. Mi manda D minor 7, D and A. Uma notice G7, G and D. Sa boa, vai, or boa. And then go back to the refrain. Okay, so I suggest to play from the refrain to our first refrain to the first verse. Okay, and now G pela duração dessa temporada, mas não diga nada que me viu chorando e pros da pesada diz que vou levando. Vê como é que anda aquela vida à toa, e se puder me manda uma notícia boa. Param pam para pa and then sorry, the refrain that you know, the refrain. So I step the refrain. No, ai meu irmão, pegai-se a via, você tem razão de correr assim desse frio, mas veja meu Rio de Janeiro, antes que aventureiro lance mão. And now second verse, and it will be the end. It will be exactly the same chords, so I carry on, but it's only the words change, of course, the lyrics. Pain, a little bit slower, of course. Pain, G, pena omissão, tanto força dá, mas não diga nada que me viu chorando e pros da pesada diz que vou levando. Vê como é que anda aquela vida à toa, e se puder me manda uma notícia boa. For example, okay, or meu boa, my, can start from here. You try, you'll see to make I didn't have exactly the real something rule for to make the intermediaires, that I mean to join the between. You decide, you see, you have a lot of possibilities directly. Ba, 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 ba. You see, you decide by yourself. It's up to you. You have all the tools for to make a so beautiful song, and because of course you can start again to sing and sing from the refrain, a verse, a refrain, a verse, a refrain, a verse, a refrain, a verse. You see, it's only the first line that changed on page G, page down. the first line, pela duração dessa temporada, mas não diga nada. And in the second verse, what is changed is just only this line. Pede perdão pela omissão, tanto forçada. You see? Instead of temporada, forçada, mais no G, and now it will be exactly same words. Mas não diga nada, que me viu chorando e pros da pesada, quis que vou levando, e como é que anda aquela vida à toa, e se puder me manda uma notícia boa. Okay, so I think really you have all the tools to make a beautiful song. So thank you very much for your fidelity, your appreciation, and this song will be inside a big playlist that I'm calling Latin, of course. But if you have the curiosity to discovering on my channel, you'll see a big playlist that I've dedicated to the king of the bossa nova, Carlos Tom Jobim, and another playlist very important for me that I've dedicated to the passion of my life, Michel Legrand. So I've tried to make my best for to share sorry with everybody, but what I mean, I do my best for to be as simply as I can, but sometimes I need, you see, to use the translation key, because not because I don't know to play in other keys, of course. It's easy for me, but what I mean is it's only for the beginners, and for the beginners, you see, we are playing in the C major. The scale of C major, it's really easy scale. Then I hope you enjoy to play in easy scale, because we are not making a show with all these those tutorials. What I mean is just only for to make your pleasure. This is only to enjoy yourself at home in your room with your friends, or for yourself first. So thank you very much for your attention, your fidelity, and I hope to see you again on next songs, so beautiful songs. Thank you very much. I tell you bye-bye.